What's up, fam? It's your big bro Joey. Welcome back to the channel. Much love and light to everybody out there. And I hope y'all having a blessed and wonderful day. Thank y'all for joining me here today again. And thank you for your continued love and support. I really do appreciate it. What's today's date? Today is Saturday. Let me see. I was thinking about doing a live reading, like start doing, a couple of live readings here and there, to surprise everybody. But let me know if you guys are interested in the comment section too, of me doing that. Come and just, recording some of these readings live. So this is Saturday at 10:18 a.m. This is April 9th, okay? And I'm a night owl. This is way early for me to be getting up doing readings. But yeah, I gotta knock them out for you guys. First, let me go ahead and clear the energy out for starters. All right. So I'm just gonna freestyle it and pull some maybe do like a what you don't see coming around you, positive energy type of reading to see what we got going on. Maybe mix a little light and dark in the mix and see what's going on both ends. But yeah, for starters, let's go ahead and start. I'm just gonna freestyle it, y'all. We're gonna see what comes out. I'm gonna use the Divine Beloved Oracle cards for a beginning message for us. What do we need to know right now, please? Oh, we got 3 cards. All right. Ooh. Well, I'm gonna do all. Let's do all of them. Okay. Let's do the one that's on the bottom of the deck, and then we're gonna do the 3 that came out. Okay. So we got. What am I doing? I'm looking for something. But we got on the bottom of the deck. We got available. Okay. Available. This card says, "I am open." It says, "Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer you even the most baffling problems, knowing you'll carry me to the right solutions at the right time. I am utterly open, receptive, and available." So this is talking about you surrendering and giving your problems up to spirit, to divine, to God, to whoever you believe in and worship. This is allowing yourself to remain open, to not suffer in silence. Okay, you may be going through things that seem like you can't even get through it, like it's tough, you don't know what to do. Spirit is telling you to your spirit team also, which could include your spirit guides, God, whoever you believe in, you feel me, your ancestors are telling you to come to them. You know what I'm saying? Come to them and let them help you with your situation. Open yourself up to spirit and open yourself up to the signs and synchronicities and to divine guidance as it comes to you in the many different forms that it could show up in your life. Spirit is saying, make yourself available. Come to me with your problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, no problem that you have is too big for you to bring it to God. You feel me? But it's up to you whether or not you're willing to open yourself up. And why I'm about to here, just stop talking to everybody else around you, because some people it's not to say that you shouldn't talk to other people. If you got confidants, people that you could trust, yeah, continue talking to them or whatever. But Spirit is saying also bring it to us too, because we can help you too, and the spiritual realms as well. Okay, we got soulmate. Okay, soulmate, and this card says, "Allow me, divine beloved, to trust that the perfect person has already been selected. In the right place and time we shall meet. For you know every true desire of my heart. May I only wish for what you wish for me." So this is you trusting that the person who was meant for you has already been selected. That one person, or hell, it could be multiple people, for us, depending on, your journey, because this is what I resonate towards. Is like, we don't have just one soulmate. We have many different soulmates. And those many different soulmates serve different functions in our lives, right? It's not saying that, oh my God, you got like 1,000 love soulmates, not really saying that kind of thing. But you may have 1,000 different options to partner with 1,000 different people. Not saying that you should test them all out, you know what I'm saying? Order in the court. But I'm saying that, like, there's a lot of different, soulmates out there for you to. Basically what I'm trying to tell you is that, like, let's say if you feel like, oh my God, I already met my soulmate, it didn't work out with us, and I'm doomed. It's telling you that that's not the only person. That's not the only person you can have a soulmate love type of connection with. And we not only have love soulmates, we also have, platonic soulmates who are meant to be our friends, who are meant to be our teachers, who are meant to just be a stranger on the street that maybe inspire us in some sort of way. Hell, it could be your pet, you know what I'm saying, who could be a life companion for you, in your life, to uplift you and stuff like that. But, it comes in many different forms. So what I'm getting here is that Spirit wants you to remain open to people coming into your life who are like-minded, to that one who was meant for you or who you're waiting for is coming into your life, and to trust, okay? Because we also have uncertainty. So some of you guys could be feeling uncertain about whether or not it's going to really happen, whether or not you're going to find your person, or whether or not you're going to find another person, or you may be like, yo, like, this is not going to happen for me. I've been kissing a bunch of frogs and I haven't met that person for me. It's not going to happen, especially if you've been like celibate for a while, if you haven't been dating anybody for a while. Those types of emotions could come about in that type of situation. You feel me? This one says uncertainty. Let me deeply trust. And it's so funny that way it says let me deeply trust, because the next card out was trust, okay? So it says, let me deeply trust. May I live in the now and relax peacefully into the unfolding, knowing all pieces of the puzzle will fall into place at the right time and not a moment before. So this is you. Spirit is telling you to trust in the uncertainty, trust in the unknown. We are not meant to know every single thing. Yes, we have divination tools and stuff like that we are allowed to use. You know what I'm saying? If you're using it for the right purpose and putting the right energy behind it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, on a side note, is because you have some people who believe that, oh my God, you use tarot cards, if you use oracle cards, or if you make your own oracle cards, if you tap into your own psychic or spiritual abilities, if you could channel information and all that shit that is from the devil or evil or some dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Order report. Like, they want to put everybody in the same box, and we're a world full of different colors. You know what I'm saying? Colors and shapes, and we're all multifaceted. So it's like you limit yourself when you put everything in one box. That's not how the world works. There's so many different flavors, so many different people, so many different mindsets, so many different energies. You know what I'm saying, that we could come across. You can't put everything in a neat little box. Life don't work like that. And that's you limiting yourself and limiting your viewpoint on the world, That's not, you're not hurting the person that you try to put in a box. You're ultimately hurting yourself by saying, oh, well, this is this, and my mind cannot go past this space. When we live in an infinite universe, you feel me? An abundant, that goes back to a lack mindset, being negative, thinking negative, looking at your life. Oh my God, I'll never have this, I'll never have that, and then you in turn become a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? So let's say if you, why is this turning into? This kind of turned into a love reading. This is turning into a love reading. It's like if you have been in situations to where you've come across people that you've dated, people you've been married with, who treat you like shit, and they disrespect you, they don't respect you, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. and then you get come into a mindset is like, oh, all men are dogs, all women ain't shit, da da da. You get into those types of mindsets when that's not true, unless you make it true for your own reality. You feel me? If you keep sending out that message that, oh, men ain't nothing, women ain't nothing, I don't believe in love and da 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 da, then that's what you're gonna get. But if you know that you yourself are someone that's capable of truly loving a person, that someone who is truly capable of having a healthy relationship or connection with somebody else that's coming from yourself, right? If you're able to put those vibrations out into the universe or give those energies and feelings to another person, then there's somebody out there who could do the same thing for you. And that's what we're talking about when we mention the word soulmate. That's somebody who you're in alignment with, right? So if you come into the table with a bag of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Or are you saying that, oh, men ain't shit, men dogs, da da da, women dogs, da da da, whatever. If you come in with that, then it's a highly likely chance that you're going to attract a lot of people who have that same kind of mentality, or who don't have that same kind of faith in love, or finding true love, or being in a healthy connection with another person. You feel me? So it's like, yes, we're going to attract many different people. And yes, all those people will not be that in alignment with us. That's when we use our discernment. That's when we hold ourselves in high regard. And that's when we become selective. Just because somebody pops up at your doorstep, per se, you know what I'm saying, knocking and say, hey, what's up, I want to holler, that doesn't mean you have to talk to them. You feel me? That doesn't mean you have to engage with them. That does not mean you got to give them a chance, especially if you don't feel that they're in energetic alignment with you. So in turn, I'm getting the message that you guys have to remain open. Okay, you get some frogs are gonna come to your porch or whatever, da da da. But you're also gonna get the princes, princesses, kings, queens, emperor, empresses. You're gonna get a variety of people. But at the same time, you have to not shut yourself off to that one person who you're looking for, or who's gonna be a match for you. Hell, it could be multiple people who you could attract, who could be a match for you, right? But that's the beauty of having options in life, and knowing that there's millions of people, millions of different possibilities that you can have in life when it comes to love. So you shouldn't sell yourself short by settling for less. And then we also have trust here. Okay, it says, I trust the highest way. It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who wants what you want for me. Let me trust that my needs will always be met in the highest way when I allow you to guide me. This is you trusting in your divine connection and trusting in your higher power. You feel me? Or whatever however that resonates and shows up for you. Because I know we are not all under the same religion or under the same spiritual beliefs and practices, right? That's people trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's still is showing you guys to not put everybody in the same bubble. Just like people look at readers on here on YouTube and they think that we're all the same. Bitch, we're not all the same, because we're all individual people. You feel me? And who we are in ourselves is what is the driving force behind what we do. You feel me? So if you are an asshole in real life, and then you pick up a deck, then you still an asshole with a deck in your hand. You feel me? You still an asshole that's channeling energy. But if you're somebody who actually truly wants to see people win, and you caring, you know what I'm saying, and you want to uplift the collective conscious, you know what I'm saying, you want to uplift people, and you want to see people win and be happy in their lives, and you pick up a deck, that same energy is going to come through. So we got to get out of putting everybody in the same box, in the same category. And that's and I feel like that is coming through in this reading today, is because some of us are making it seem like all people are the same. Oh, what am I getting? This is another message that I'm getting too, right? I don't know where the hell this is going, where it came from. Even if somebody is used to dating a specific ethnicity or a specific race or whatever, you may have had one bad experience with somebody of that ethnic group or racial category or whatever you want to put it, and then you think that everybody in that same racial group and ethnicity or culture or even religious beliefs or spiritual belief is the same way. Like you playing yourself. You feel me? You're playing yourself. If you feel that way, you just played yourself. And you may be playing yourself out of finding that person who's for you. Because you're dealing with limitations. And in order for you to bring the right people into your life, whether it's for platonic reasons, like you might just want people to create a brand new family for yourself. Because I am one person, I know that just because you are born within a certain family group, bloodline doesn't really make you family. You feel me? It doesn't work like that. We would hope it worked like that, but it don't really work like that all the time. Sometimes the ones who were not born within our group, bloodline group, physical, blood, whatever. The ones who are outside of it are the ones who we feel most connected and most close to, But you have to stop limiting yourself, because I'm feeling that some of us are limiting what we can experience, limiting what we could have in our life, whether it's, that platonic soulmate was a friend or family, or if it's somebody that we want to, find a life partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, fiance, whatever the hell. We kind of limit ourselves based off of our past experiences. And that's what is coming through is like, you need to remain open. You need to remain available. This is not closing yourself off. This is not putting yourself in a category. This is not, closing the door on all the unlimited possibilities that we have in life. And this is you also not putting a cap on what you can manifest and what you can bring into your life. So I want you to know that we are all unique individuals, because we got the next card out was on the bottom of this deck was uniqueness. It says, I accept my own nature, right? And it says, change me, divine beloved, into one who embraces my own uniqueness. Let me accept my own nature completely, knowing it too is divine. May I love myself as I am, not as others say I should be. See, this is you being comfortable with being who you are individually and not having to live up to the stereotypes that society wants to put on you. For me, I've never been the kind of person to follow what the hell society says, because who the fuck is society to tell me what the fuck to believe and to think and to make me feel like, hey, I shouldn't be using my own brain, I shouldn't be using my own discernment, and I shouldn't be using my own, experiences that I have in my own life to make up my own mind and make my own thoughts and, you know what I'm saying, my own viewpoints. Because that's what it's all about, right? The way you grew up, the way you saw things may be completely different from the way that I grew up and the way that I saw things. So, therefore, you cannot look at me and say, oh, well, you need to believe and you need to think this way. Nah, it don't work like that. And I can't do that to you either. You feel me? That's why one thing about me in life is that when I have people that come and try to tell me, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, I tell them, who the fuck you think you're talking to first and foremost? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm grown. You're not my boss. Even if you were my boss, I'm grown. You feel me? Like, I have my own mind, my own mindset. And a lot of times it comes from people who don't even know you. They assume things about you, right? They put you in a category and then they make up the story as it goes along. And this is without them taking the time to even sit down and have a conversation with you to ask you what your truth is. You feel me? So Spirit is telling you to not only accept your uniqueness, accept the uniqueness of other people. We're all multifaceted. We're all different people. We're not all the same. Unless you're a clone and you follow society and you are a copycat. You know what I'm saying? That's a completely different story. But what I'm talking about is you embracing your own true uniqueness, you being yourself, you not letting anybody limit you, not limit your self-expression, okay? You following your own, marching to the beat of your own drum, and you being your own individual, because your uniqueness is here to be an inspiration to other people, to help other people be themselves as well, and to be comfortable with themselves as well, right? And when we are allowed that opportunity as well for us to be our own unique selves, we need to allow other people to do that as well, and not to put our limitations on other people. To say, oh no, well, you wear red shirts, that means that you're this way, you're that way, da da da, and it's completely wrong. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, they're an individual. You don't know what you're gonna get, and we're evolving every single day that we live on this earth. You know, we go through experiences every single day. We learn something new, or we should be learning something new every single day. So therefore, we're not the same person that we were yesterday. And then we have competition. All right, I'm gonna go through. Let me see what else. I ain't gonna go through all of these, cause this shit cute. This shit is going and going and going and going. Yeah, we're gonna stop right there at competition, or maybe boundaries. Then I'll wrap it up. So competition. I am yours alone. It says, change me, divine beloved, into one who can trust that you alone are the source for all. Free me from the illusion of scarcity, okay, and competition. Let me trust that all needs are always richly met. I am yours alone. This is you not feeling that you got to be in competition with the next person. And let me tell you something. When it comes to attracting people into your life, if somebody has you competing for their attention, for their affection, for their favor, for whatever it is, have you competing, that is, you have the free will to say, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play your Hunger Games bullshit with you, ordering a court. I'm gonna go ahead and play these Hunger Games with you and try to compete for your love and your affection, or I'm not putting up with this bullshit. Like, they could have you, you feel me? Me, I'm the kind of person to where, like, if I'm ever in that kind of situation, oh, I'm bowing out. I'm not with that. That's too dramatic. It's too much drama. Who got time for that? Nobody has time. I don't have time for that. I could be doing a million other things than trying to convince somebody that to pick me. What the fuck? No, we're not gonna do that kind of stuff. No. And then at the same time, we don't have to compare ourselves to other people to compete with them, to outshine them, to outdo them. Like, what the hell? Like, that is some low self-esteem. If I haven't seen it, is low self-esteem. Because if you're confident within yourself, if you believe in yourself, and if you honor yourself, if you accept yourself, you don't have to compare yourself to nobody else and compete with nobody else. I'm telling myself that too. You feel me? Because there's some facets of my life where I turn into a bit of a competitor, that which I try to get myself in check too. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not gonna do that. I don't even like to be like, oh, I'm only in competition with myself. I don't even like that. I'm not competing with nobody, not even myself. The fuck? No. I'm letting things flow how they should flow, you know? But then it's up to you. When you let things flow how it flows, it's up to you if you pay attention to the signs and the synchronicities and the guidance that you get and follow that path that you're meant to follow, right? The path of least resistance. Some of us are struggling with certain things because unnecessarily, when we don't know how to do that, we just follow guidance that Spirit is trying to, guide you, the path that Spirit is guiding you on. And then the last one I'm going to do is setting boundaries. It says, I am entitled to say no. That's what I was telling you guys about, you manifesting and attracting people, right? Sometimes the wrong people are attracted to us. That doesn't mean that that's not your fault, because you can't stop a person from being attracted to you. You cannot stop a person from thinking that you're fine, thinking that you're sexy. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop a person that thinking that there's something special and unique about you. And sometimes it's the wrong people. It's the people that we're not aligned with, okay? And that is where it's okay for you to say no, right? That's what I was telling you before. You're going to have many different people knocking at your door, but it's up to you whether or not. Just because everybody shows up, that don't mean I give everybody a chance. What the fuck is this, a carnival, a fair, or an amusement park? Everybody gets a ride, you know what I'm saying? No, we're not Uber. Some of y'all might work for Uber, I don't know. If you do, more power to you. But yo, This is not what this is. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to give every single person that comes in your life a chance. You got to be selective. You know, you got to vet people. You got to pick up the energy from these people. Like, how are you feeling around these people? What are they saying? What are they doing? You know, are they taking you serious for one? You know, or are they talking a bunch of shit? Because sometimes people come in your life and they talk a lot of low vibing stuff. Let what? Okay, let me pull back a little bit. So it depends on how you're vibing. You know, it depends on how you're vibing. So if you're vibing at a certain level and a person is vibing at a lower level and they're coming at you that way, and you have to lower yourself to communicate with them, and it's not your true, unique, authentic self, then don't do it. I'm not gonna allow somebody to come into my life and they on some bullshit, and then I gotta be on some bullshit, and that's not really me. That's not how it works. I'm not gonna be satisfied with that interaction and the connection. It's not gonna do nothing for me. It's just the most it's gonna do for me is to annoy the hell out of me, eventually, and I might just pop off on the person. You know what I'm saying? That's just what's gonna happen when you try to lower yourself and accept things that are, hey, it is what it is, that are kind of beneath you. You know what I'm saying? I know some people don't like to hear people, oh, this person is above somebody, they're beneath somebody. It is what the fuck it is. I said what I said. Okay? Order in the court. I said what I said. Some things are really beneath the way you vibrate. Some things will be above the way you vibrate. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to interact with somebody, I prefer to interact with somebody who's either vibrating on my same level or vibrating above, because I can, you know, the person that I am, I can evolve myself. I can learn. You know, if you're open to learning, you can learn more and you can elevate yourself too. But to go in reverse and go downward, no, I'm not doing it. You feel me? This says, change me, divine beloved, into one who easily sets boundaries wherever needed. May I feel entitled to say no to any situation that feels bad or wrong. Fill me with divine confidence. Speak through me. Yeah, this is you being comfortable with saying no. You being comfortable with setting boundaries and knowing what works for you. And see, this is what I'm talking about, right? This is coming back to what I'm talking about, like listening to what other people think is best for you. You know, there's always going to be somebody who gives their unsolicited opinion about some shit that you're doing that has nothing to do with them. You know, there's going to be, oh, you shouldn't do this. You should do it that way. Da, da, da. Who asked you in the first place? Who asked you? Y'all need to start telling people, when people try to give you unsolicited advice and you know it's bullshit, start telling their ass, no, don't come to me. Don't tell me nothing. I'm grown. Go raise your kids. Go feed your kids. Do something. They hungry. They crying. They need your attention. You feel me? Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. I'm grown. I got a mother and father. You know what I'm saying? We good. This is you setting your boundaries and not letting nobody influence you to do no shit that you wouldn't naturally do. You know? If it's something that you would naturally do, then fine. You know? Live your best life. But if it's not something that you would normally naturally do, no, it's not okay. You could say no. Some of y'all have to learn to start saying no. There was one point in my life where I had to learn to start saying no, because I was a person that was always, you know, saying yes to people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it would inconvenience me, you know? But then that, you know, when I was younger, there came a point in my life where I had to learn how to start saying no, and I had to start to set boundaries for myself. At first, it was weird. You know what I'm saying? It was weird telling people no, because I felt sorry for people. You know what I'm saying? I felt sorry for the other person, you know, because I'm also an empath, and it's like sometimes the motherfucking empath vibes and the abilities can have you, you know, in tough situations, or in situations that don't serve your highest good. That's why I had to learn how to say no. And after a while, I promise you, with me, it took me around the third no, I was good. You know what I'm saying? I was over the hump, you know? Some of us, it may take 10 no's, 50 no's. I don't know, but just keep, if you know something that doesn't serve your highest good, tell them no. Reject it, Tell them, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, maybe you could point them in the direction of somebody else. Somebody else could help them, Doesn't necessarily mean that it has to come from you, Or just don't do nothing that doesn't serve your highest good, that makes you feel, if something makes you feel bad and it feels wrong to you, who you truly are, who you uniquely are, you're yourself. Don't forget that you are you for a reason. You feel me? You are your unique self for a reason. So there's no way that you should stop being your unique self, because you were that way for a reason. And we all need to experience that unique part of who you are, right? So if something feels wrong or bad for you, say no, okay? And I feel like that a message, some people don't realize that these messages are coming out for a certain reason. They may feel like, oh my God, that's not what I want to hear. Da, 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 da. Okay, you ignoring if you want to. You ignore if you want to. But I promise you, you're going to look back on this one and be like, damn, I should have listened. Start saying no, okay? If it doesn't feel right, start saying no. But yo, that's what I got for you guys for this reading. Okay, if you like it, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And let me know how you feel about it in the comment section. Thank you guys for joining me here today. And y'all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. And see you guys next week. Y'all take care. Ciao.